My name is Raneen, and I worked on Voyage for my Android class. So this program was developed using Android Studio and also Procreate for the design elements and animations. And so what it is, it's a social media application, a niche social media for book lovers and authors alike. So like I said, it bridges the gap between book lovers and authors from around the world. It mentions books by their country and their original language that it was translated then into English. And it supports different authors. Like for example, an author might be a verified user in which they can post books and they can also post posts. So some examples of some kinds of posts that a user might post, they might be like a little excerpt of like an unpublished work. Like for example, if I'm like a regular user, I'm not an author, I might have a short story that I want to share with everyone. So I'd share it in like sort of an Instagram kind of card. But when I click on that card, it'll expand into a 1,000-word long excerpt in which I can read as a second user. There's also a library in which you can save books that you like. And there's a Discover Books in the search feature, which allows you to discover books that you might not have thought of actually reading. So those include they're divided up by obviously title and as well as genre. Like for example, we have Eight Cousins, which is a classic novel, and then we have a bunch of other things. And then we also take into account a third user type, which is a deceased author. Like for example, we have an Oscar Wilde book. We take it into account because a lot of book lovers also really enjoy reading classics from other authors, so it's very important to take them into account. Like for example, this is Louisa May Alcott. This is very common. She wrote Little Women, so it was very important to add her into the book. And like I mentioned, there's a library. You can save it. You can have it. How many data tables? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 data tables, database tables. And I would say our main tables is the books and the users. The main features, like I mentioned, is the author and user profiles. We have a search/discover books. We have a discover, and you can discover books in like a social media setting. So like I mentioned, this is the same as the Instagram card. And then you can save books to a personal library right here. And that's essentially like an overview of the project. Thank you.